This video will show you the advantages of using the Trimble S-Series with the Geosight CMS. HL Geospatial are the Geosight CMS and the Trimble authorized dealers for Western Australia. Okay, so we've opened up MineEye Control down here on our panel, and this is what we've got. So this pops up straight away. What we need to do is generally it's set up to connect to your Wi-Fi straight away, connect automatically, but in this case, this is how you do it. In case it doesn't connect automatically, just like setting up anything, normally you would go to connect your Wi-Fi. So this takes about 20 to 30 seconds to load up. Okay, and now we're connected. So we'll go to our MineEye, and in settings, you want to make sure that you've got your scanner selected. So ours is 109, and here's your list to choose if you had a bunch of them. So now go to turn our scanner on. See your voltage here. There's an inclination that we've got it at. So it's connected, and now to open up the scan head, we push this button here. So now the scan head is open. We will go to start scanning. That's all we really need to do. It's quick and easy. So here's where you can choose your resolutions. I'll do it for this purpose 2 degrees, nice and quick. You can have a dusty or a clean function. This just affects your speed in the newer models. So we'll make this clean to really get moving quick, and our range will be coming back 150 degrees onto itself, and we'll scan. So now the scanner's sorting itself out, and it's about to begin. So as that spins, you can have a look over here on the preview screen to see how it what comes up on the screen. So here's our view, live view that's getting collected. So meanwhile, while this is scanning our warehouse, I'm going to do the resection and get their target points. So to do that, I'm going to go and set up my instrument, Trimble Access. So I've got my resection done, and now I'm going to measure my points, my targets. So I've got my targets set up on the boom, and I'm going to measure my front sight. So now I'll point down, and I'll measure front sight.
Target locked. Observation stored.
And now I'll go measure my back sight. Oops. Alright, measure my back sight.
Target locked. Observation stored.
Alright, front sight and back sight done. So I'll go through and I'll export this. I'll go to my job, and I will export this as a comma delimited field. CMS pickup. Give it a date. 2020 October 6. And we'll export that. And I'm going to export all points. There we go, my controls in there as well as my foresight and backsight. So now that I've done that, I can go back to MineEye, and I'll go to my target list, and I want to import those targets. And so in my target list, I'd set it up as easting and northing CSV. Here's my export. And now our CSV export file that we created once a heat export will come up. Here we go. And so I'll close this one down. Now we've seen that what it looks like, and now I want to import that in to Mine Control. So I'll go to my list and my easting and northings. Yep, that's the one I've just created there. Open that one up, and here it all is: foresight, backsight. As long as with my control, my setup, that's all going to show up here in the scan. So now have a look. Yep, my scan's finished now. Roll it around. It looks good. We've got a few skipping surfaces and a few shiny some glass, shiny surfaces around the warehouse, and where it's heading out towards the garage doors and things like that over here. So for the most part, everything looks good. What it's supposed to be looking like, and I'm going to export that. Oh, first, before I export that, I'm going to apply my targets. So here's my target list. Yep, we've imported them. I'll put it onto my referencing. So I want to use the boom northing easting. And now all I have to do is for my boom target, so that's my backsight, I will choose backsight. And there it is. No having to write anything down. It's all done through the export, just switching to and from in the program. So now here's the foresight. Scanner target, which is my foresight, and I used the 360 prism and the offsets of that. I apply that. Now go back to my screen where I was looking at it. That will apply that, and it's now geo-referenced. So I will call that one CMS pickup. What was it? 2020, October 6th. Save that there. Now in Trimble Access, have a look at it here. We can escape out of our measure. Go to my layers. There's the one that I just did, the CMS pickup. Now I'll have a look at that. And voila. Roll it around in 3D while you're in the field. Compare it to your stope design, or this is in our case the warehouse design. And everything matches up. Got the skimming surfaces off the shiny reflectives in the warehouse. And you can also see down in close our foresight and our backsight, all the exported information from the DXF file and the control. There you go. That's how quick and easy it is to do a CMS, going between and verifying it in the field before having to go back to the office to verify it, and save yourself an hour in case something's rotated or you've swapped around. And you can see that how quick and easy it is. Collaborates with Trimble Access and Geosight CMS. To learn more about the Geosight CMS paired with Trimble S-Series instruments with Trimble Access running Mines package, contact sales@hlgs.com.au or Dustin@hlgs.com.au.